Beautiful day. She drops off and gets deep here quick. Dang.
We need to go look for them now, Jim.
Yeah, we definitely hit them late.
Huh?
We definitely hit them late. Gosh dang it, yeah. That's all should have been fiddleheads. All of this. I mean, this one right here you can get away with, but I mean, the heck. The hundreds of pounds of fiddleheads that could have been eaten that just sprouted up into ferns. Sad. Hundreds of pounds of food wasted. Really cheap fiddleheads, but a couple more. That's an awkward path. The first real fiddleheads of the day. Oh, I just found my first two, real fiddleheads. Still late, but on some, somewhat quality fiddleheads. That's, I have a few 10 out of 10s in here.
That right there, no joke.
Right there.
That's the best.
Alright.
And I'm telling you, there ain't a bug around.
That's a 10 out of 10 fiddlehead. That's a 0 out of 10. I'll make an exception for these three. That's what I picked so far. Ain't it hot out here? Oh. Okay. She came last week because the guy said the picking was even better. He come through, but he didn't pick them all. These still aren't the best fiddleheads, but they were what was left behind. What hasn't grew yet, so they might not be top-notch quality, but we're gonna take whatever we can pick. That one's a good one. Good eating one. See, there's been other people picking here. Especially this spot, because this is basically the last of the good fiddleheads. 5-year-old me would come picking with my dad. Go knuckles deep into that brown stuff. Getting fiddleheads. It's good we're at least finding some though. Might not get, 200 pounds. Like, when I've been here, when nothing sprouted up, and it takes you 10 minutes to walk 5 feet because you're constantly picking like this. Each year they come up different too, though. I guess. Guy that was just here before us, he took the best ones, which that's okay, but we're gonna take what he didn't see and what he left behind. They smell good. I like the smell of fresh picked fiddleheads. Oh yeah. Nice fiddleheads. Another good one. See, when the ferns start loosening up, that's about right on picking limits, but we gotta get them. Oh, we still can. I'll also do a video on how to clean them. Some people use window screens and a garden hose, but that just takes forever. I'll show you a quick, homemade, convenient way to clean these. I'll make an episode of this. Because it's Ashton's Outdoor Adventures, not Ashton's Fishing. Everything I do is mostly fishing. I want to, I have a lot of stuff planned for this year, so just stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not already, because I got a lot of cool stuff coming. Right now, we're on an island. We kayak too, so usually we take a canoe or motorized aluminum john boat or something, maybe. But we're just taking the kayaks out today. You, get you. The best ones of the batch are the lower ones. I guess. Oh yeah, I made a 5-minute video so far just to talking and picking. Everywhere. Not everywhere like they should be, but there's enough of them. Grab these chubby ones that are still real low. Good eaters. I mean, we'll make an exception for that one. Take them 3. Just keep it picking. Clean, these things sell for $5, $7 a pound this year. Mostly 5 the last 2 or 3 years. That one was left behind, but not to me. Okay, I probably would pick this one, but I'm not gonna, just because, starting to get leaves behind the head. I mean, like this one, I guess, whatever. Not many more people are gonna be coming, because they basically went by, so I pick absolutely everything I can. Little ones, but I don't care. I want to get this bucket full. People still eat them. There's fiddleheads everywhere. If we all cover... You don't want the fuzzy ones. That 808 fun pack right there. Yeah, I'm going to be busy here for a while. I'll keep you updated, but I'm not just going to hold the phone. I'm going to double fist these dang fiddleheads while I can. While I still have peak energy. notch 10 out of 10 fiddlehead right there. Dad, I wouldn't say this is prime picking, but I've got quite a few. More. Only 9 minutes. I'm gonna pick through here for a little bit. I'll double fist and keep you updated. This gives you some picking content to watch. Need to get back to it. Alright, that's what my bucket looks like now. This fiddleheading. It's a good little burst of income for not rich but not poor, kind in the middle families. A little burst money making method that happens around here. Some people pick for themselves, some people pick for a temporary living. Give them an income to keep going. Money we make doing this is gonna help fund boat axle repairs on our boat trailer, so we can go salmon fishing. Not this weekend, the weekend after. But got quite a few layers of fiddleheads in there. Yeah, keep picking. They're getting them too. I kind of think fiddleheads are just kind of like a northern thing. Like, they go for really big bucks down in Massachusetts, and I don't really think Massachusetts gets them, or if so, they don't get many. Because, like, if I have anybody watching, like, down south, I mean, like, Florida, Georgia, Jersey, Carolina, let me know if you guys have them. I kind of think it's just a northern thing for up here. Keep picking. Eventually, it adds up. When they're in like this, don't, instead of just like pulling and pop it out with no stem, just kind of pull sideways. You still get some stem. On the one I just did, I did a little bit better on. Not a very good fiddlehead, but hey. Eventually, it's all gonna add up. I like jumping onto these batches, like a batch just over there. I just picked 5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this one? 5. Oh, trophy fiddlehead right there. And it's just these little ones, but might as well get them before they go. They ain't gonna be here much longer. Might as well just pick as many as we can. Take them while they're still here. Oh, that's a good chunky eater right there. Another good one. The further down, the better. I'm trying to get the ones that are slightly high too, just because a lot of fiddleheads are like this now. But just gonna keep going. Twist, pull out. Just 3 more fiddleheads that would have just been flipped over. We're on. Yeah, that one's borderline, but we're gonna take it anyway. Just because. Okay, we're moving on from back there to up here. Keep you posted. Riverbank fiddleheads. These are the batches I like, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $73 degrees up here. Us northern Maine boys ain't used to it. I need a break for a second. Need to keep moving. Yeah. I can't sit down. It's gonna be a long episode, but anybody that's entertained by watching me sweat, get dizzy, and pick fiddleheads, and go for it. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. If you don't want to subscribe or like to the video, you don't have to. If you would, I'd love it and appreciate it. Help my channel grow. But if you don't want to, well, if you want to subscribe, you will. I don't have to ask you. Ones like these, well, they're not much, but they add up. I just found a patch of good uns. These are the ones that are best eaten, but your hands do get messy. So when you, most of the time they're bigger, but if you dig into that brown stuff, get deep into the roots, are the ones that are just starting to sprout. Them are the ones that are like compacted, the tightest, the freshest, the youngest. Just altogether the best quality. They just have this stuff on them, but I'll show you how to clean that. Just remember, work hard. There, like, see that one? Maybe I'll try. Yeah, no. That's all just little ones now. I've just, I guess, always been a hard worker. I hate taking breaks. Usually don't leave a whole lot of stem on them. I don't do any more than that. Even if you want to put on some pounds of fiddleheads, you know, what they want is the head, not the stem. But some people like the stems. I guess it don't really matter. I just like to put, you know, if I pick them and they're just heads like this, I'll still toss them in the bucket. But, you know, preferably, most people like some stem. Most people that eat them like both. Oh, there's some hiding on me in here. Get you guys too. When I pick hard. A lot like clear cutting wood cutters. Population's gonna get damaged. Because I don't move very quickly when I'm picking. Keep you posted, but yeah, this is a pretty good spot. If you pick for a living, you pick everything you can, but if you're picking for yourself, I just recommend, you know, like these ones. Them are the best eating. But if you just want to get your bucket filled and you're picking for business, I mean, you don't want to pick bad ones because that gives you bad business, but you want to make that borderline to what's bad tight. I picked through that honey hole batch. Now I continue on. Now it's basically just scouting through this crap looking for fiddleheads. I think the further upstream the better, because I'm just, you know, not finding any of the meaty ones, just these little guys.
Ooh.
That's a funny colored beetle thing.
I like that color though.
Scouting ain't going too good. Just a bunch of little ones. I saw one fish. See a few frogs, spiders. Sounds like a woodpecker up in the trees. Yeah, and I'll try this patch down here. Looks like there might be some, but besides that, I really doubt it, guys. I think further downstream, the worse it gets. But he's scouting for fish. I'm scouting for fiddleheads. And we just run into a batch. Not a lot here, but might as well bend over and pick for a few minutes. Huh? See any more, please let me know. Do you see it? Do you see it?
What? Fiddleheads.
Mm-hmm. Don't just pick them like that. That was my batch and you just ruined them. Yes, you did. Leave them alone. Go find your own. That's what I got so far on scouting mission. Didn't run into a monster this batch, but did find a batch. So we're gonna pick here till we've picked it out. Yeah? Could be. Might just have to leave some fiddleheads. Just because, you know, we're on a scout mission, didn't bring a bucket, can only bring Matt. Carry so many. So. Yeah, well, it also weren't looking good till I got a glance at this bat. I was going to turn around back there, but then I saw this place and, hey, it gave us a few more pounds. Pound or two. Each piddlehead that goes picked like that is closer to another $1 earned. There's that bass Jensen song he's talking about. That's what we got on the scout, and I mean, I hated to leave fresh fiddleheads as little that are left, so I picked as many as I could, and yeah.
Alright, you did find a good batch.
Yeah. I found a pretty big batch.
Stay clear of them ones. On the way out, just running into a few more batches. Can't resist picking. That's how far my camera is from that bass. It's just swimming around. I decided I'd look and... Oh, dang, there's two. There's two. Dang, I should have brought worm or something. It ain't spawning season yet. One. Up there's two. It's really neat to watch. Well, holy. Little fish was just close to the bank and darted out to the middle. Oh, it's definitely a balance testing. I could literally flip this thing right now. Just go for a drink. Holy. Not exactly all kinds, but some.
What are you looking at? Dude, you want to paddle. That wasn't very nice.
Could have got more if there was more. Grab your kayak. Think you got the idea? You're gonna do it the right way. Now I see the crud in the water. This is the right way to do it instead of garden hose and a window screen for hours per bucket. Gets rid of all that crud off them. And they're pre-cleaned and ready to eat.
Hold that cleaner.
The cleaner has sprung a leak in the back. Yeah, if you guys can tell, this gets rid of a lot of the crud quick. I'd be up there, but he volunteered. So I'm just the helper.
So you kind of have to work the
The fiddleheads went by this year quicker than any other year, but still didn't do too bad. But usually we'd have 2 or 3 of them coolers full, not 3/4 of one. We'll manage though. Over there's where all the leakage fiddleheads went.
I think we're good.
That's it. Fiddlehead pick, clean, and cook. Now, you don't even have
Watch
to
this.
cook these guys.
Listen.
Well, here's a perfect example. Yeah.